Welcome to Home Chat. Can you find us in amongst all the plants? With me today is Kelsey Witherell. She's with Benson Lawn Maintenance. And Kelsey is going to talk to the sellers out there about how to enhance your curb appeal with some landscaping. So I tell sellers all the time, your curb appeal is your buyer's first and last impression of the home, and you want both the first and last impression to be fantastic. So your curb appeal matters, and it matters for value on your home sale as well. So Kelsey is with us. So Kelsey, what would be your number one tip?
So you definitely want to start off with what we would call an initial cleanup, and that's going to go through and evaluate your property. That's going to get everything cut to the appropriate height that it should be for this time of year. So you're going to mow your grass, you're going to weed eat in any areas that are necessary.
Yeah.
We'll come through, we'll relocate your edging on your driveways, any sidewalks, any concrete areas, as well as reestablishing your bed system to kind of get everything clean and organized.
And that looks like, the new edging looks like a fresh haircut.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, it does. It makes a big difference.
A huge difference. Okay, so number one tip is clean up.
Mm-hmm.
And then number two, I
is where you get to have some fun.
Has something to do with these.
So you definitely want to pick some things that are going to be low maintenance and offer you some vibrancy. So you have some things that are kind of more inviting to your home. So I brought a couple samples. One that I love to start off with, these are actually Encore azaleas. They're a hybrid, genetic hybrid breed. So these are going to give you a couple more blooms. As the standard azalea is going to bloom a little bit later in the spring. So if you were to plant, say, right now in this time frame, these have already started to taken off.
Oh, right.
So you already have something to enjoy, and you're not waiting for that first bloom here.
Sure.
And you really don't have to do a whole lot to them. The same as these here. This is actually in the Lorpedalum family, so it's going to give you that deep purple, and it's not going to fade. It's going to hold this consistency
Throughout the year,
Mm-hmm.
even?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it will grow a little bit. Lorpedalums typically grow a little bit quicker, but this is a dwarf version. So it's really not going to get bigger than, say, like a 3x3 round shape. Some people even like to leave them natural.
Okay.
So you don't really have to do a lot with those. Same size and everything as this here.
This one.
Yes, the most interesting thing about this, this is kaleidoscope. So right now it's kind of a mild yellow. Throughout the summer it's going to get a very vibrant, bright yellow. And then through the fall it's going to fade into like a red, orange, very Thanksgiving colored theme.
So it gets even more yellow than this? Because this is
It'll get almost
really
neon.
quite yellow.
Yes,
really?
It will get very, very bright. The more that you allow these in the sun, the more vibrant they're going to be. But they're drought tolerant, and they do tolerate small amounts of shade as well. So kind of gives you a little bit of breathing room on exactly where you want to put them, so you're not so limited on things.
Okay, and then what about this gal here?
This one is my favorite. So this is called a golden mop. It is also a dwarf version, same size ratio as these, about a 3x3. You really don't have to do anything to them. They're drought tolerant. The more sun that you put them in, the more vibrant and yellow they're going to stay. You can put them in a shaded area. They will kind of turn to more of a lighter green. But if you have things in your yard that are evergreen, that are a dark color, and you put a light in front of it, even if it is a greener, you still have your contrast.
Yeah.
So it still definitely makes a big statement. I love to build little like triangle beds or something like that out of them closer to the road. And you just have this interesting shape of fluff and bright yellow. Yeah. And it's just the first thing you notice.
Yeah. And buyers comment about stuff like that as well, like a well-maintained landscaping and landscaping that looks like it's been paid attention to and somebody was thoughtful about it, kind of tells buyers that I've maintained my home, not just my front yard, but I've taken good care of this house. I love this house that I've lived in, and I've been a good custodian of this home. So great landscaping really can speak volumes to buyers about the condition of your home, how much you've loved living in that home, and give such a warm, welcoming feeling when they're coming in and then when they're leaving. Now, what about these flowers?
Speaking of the welcoming feeling, so this time of year is perfect time to plant your spring annual flowers. So you'll have some different colors and consistencies here. We have the Snapdragons that are going to give you a lot more height. Sorry. They're going to give you a lot more height so that you can put lower things in front of it. And when you're actually visualizing the bed, you get to see each portion of every row. My favorite thing about these is a lot of these actually attract butterflies, which is a huge, wives love it, gentlemen. It would be a great seller for a home point. Anything that's inviting with color, and butterflies. I mean, who doesn't love that? Obviously. I know. But a lot of people will put them around their mailboxes or create little beds around their front porch, even if you love to do flower pots. They have begonias and petunias in this style that will actually dangle out. So you can really have a lot of fun with that. And when you pull up to look at a home and you pull up next to their mailbox, it's the first thing you're going to see.
That's awesome.
If you pull up to a yard and then it's in great shape and you have color everywhere and a little butterfly comes off the mailbox, it's a sign, you know?
You're living in Pleasantville.
Yes.
If you have any questions or would like a consultation from Kelsey, if you're getting ready to put your home on the market, reach out to us, reach out to Kelsey at Benson Lawn Maintenance. And I know she'll be happy to come and chat with you about how to get you selling ready.
Yes, I would love to.
Good. Thank you so much for coming and spending the time with us and bringing all this stuff.
You're welcome.
I hope I get to keep some of it. All right. Thanks so much, guys.